What's up, y'all? CJ Finley here with Thrive on Life, and today we're going to talk about why building a brand is super, super important for when you build products or services. So when we typically build a product or a service, let's say we build this clicker, right? We typically think in our own idea, what our own idea is that this clicker should do and where it should go and who it should go to. But a lot of times what ends up happening is once we build this product, it doesn't necessarily go to the person we want it to go. It isn't necessarily used in the way that it should be used, and it doesn't necessarily fill the purpose that we once thought it had. So this is where a brand comes in, and if you have a brand and have built a brand, you understand how to get feedback and criticism from the people and the audience that you have that follow your brand. So I'm not going to continue to sit here and talk. I'm actually going to show you exactly what I mean by this, because I just did a trial over this weekend around how to kind of launch a product out there that I never thought that I would launch. And a lot of people gave me a ton of really, really good feedback, but that's because I've been building my brand over the past 4 to 5 years. So because I have this brand, I then can throw this product out there and ask for criticism and feedback, and then potentially build a product or a service that people actually want and need, rather than some theoretical idea that I have in my head. So I'm going to show you how this works. Let me share my screen real quick. So we'll just share the whole screen. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a text message. And as you can see on, I forget when it was, a couple weeks ago at 4 p.m., I had an idea that I wanted to spin up a product in the health and wellness space. So this is that product. I wanted to get into some type of supplement. So I texted my friend Tess, who is awesome with branding and anything that has to come with design. So as you can see, read through this, she kind of asked a couple questions, and it's no longer than literally 2 threads from her. So within 10 minutes, she's like, yeah, I got this. I'll get back to you. Right. So the next thing that I got was 3 hours later, almost on the dot. So 4:36 to 7:34, these images. I never told her what product to make, really. She just went with that, how I wanted to look or anything. She kind of just spitballed it, spun it up within 3 hours, and then said, I can email you larger images. As you can see, this is my reaction. This has been a dream of mine to eventually release my own products. And for me, this was an amazing first start. I put no thought into logo, design, anything, and seeing this kind of gave me chills. So the next thing I do with this is I slept on it for a week or two, figuring out, okay, what is the next step in this process? Well, the next step is figuring out, how do I brand something and make it look attractive to an audience? Because if you can grow your brand and build something that's attractive and gain that attention, you can potentially build any product and you're still going to win. So that's kind of the train that I want to go on, because I know that if I sit down and talk to chemists and other people, I can build a really, really solid product, but it doesn't matter how good your product is if nobody knows about it. So I want to figure out, how do I get people to know about it first and join me along that journey and get feedback, and then build something that people actually want and will utilize in their daily lives. Because then, 1, it solves a problem for the world. And then 2, I'm going to be compensated for it, for putting this idea out there, because it's actually helping people, which is the ultimate goal. So what I did then was go to Facebook, post on Facebook, hey, happy Saturday. If you could take 30 seconds of your time, I'd love feedback. And I got, so I guess this includes some of my comments, but if you take out my 20 comments, I got like 40 people that posted on this and commented and gave me amazing feedback. Let me see. Why aren't the comments going? There they are. So here are all the comments of all the people that gave me some really, really good ideas with what I should do with this product if I potentially do it. Now, I didn't tell them that this was all theoretical. I literally spun this product up within, obviously you saw 3 hours, but I spent 10 minutes sending it over to a friend who's really good at this stuff. And then she's the one that sent it back to me So then I'm the one that's supposed to get the feedback and figure out, is this a tangible thing? Now, based on this response, it definitely is something tangible, and I'm going to work towards getting to the next phase, which would be, what type of product do I actually want to release with a little few tweaks to my branding. So I figure out the product, then I showcase a couple more branding to the same market. I can literally personal message every single person, say thank you, and then I'd love your feedback on my new update to this branding and see what they think again, and then continue to iterate along the course of this process. Now, the thing is, I didn't just go on Facebook. I also did it on Instagram. So we'll see what that looks like. So I also got 31 comments on this one to give feedback as well. So you can use multiple platforms, and this is why it's so important to start today and build your brand today. And that's going to be a completely different video of how to build your brand. But I wanted to show the importance of what building a brand really allows you to do. Because if I had posted this 5 years ago, before I had spent a lot of time giving to others and helping other people, I never would have gotten the feedback that I've gotten. And this feedback is going to be astronomically helpful to me as I continue to push this product forward. So this is a little quick educational video on how to leverage your brand to get feedback and gain criticism that'll help you move forward. And yeah, that's about it. This is CJ Finley with Thrive on Life. Until next time, y'all, thrive on.